Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Showdown team building. Today we are building a team around Lycanroc-Midnight in the Pokebank UU tier. It is finally time to come out of OU. I've spent about 6 weeks in OU, but Pokebank is right around the corner. Suspected release dates are meant to be the 17th. Not confirmed by anyone, it's just a rumour, but 17th looks like when it's going to be out, so this team is probably a little bit more accurate as well, because if I was to make an OU team at this point, it wouldn't be sticking around for very long. It's time for some UU action. It's time for some Pokebank mons. I want to see some different Pokemon. We're here with 7th Gen mon, because I do want to build teams around the 7th Gen Pokemon, because they're new and exciting, so I want to. But there are some Pokemon that I've missed, and I really want to bring back, so starting this off with Dark Bark, the Lycanroc-Midnight, we have a Focus Sash. It's not the most defensive Pokemon, and its typing is pretty crap. Being a pure rock type, it has a lot of weaknesses. Weak to grass, water, steel, fighting, ground. It's not very good defensively, so a Focus Sash allows it to live. It does have no guard, so it means that we're always getting hit by those Focus Misses, which kind of sucks, but with the Focus Sash we can always live one unless Stealth Rocks are up. That pairs really well with a move that we are running with Reversal, because that will mean that we can get that max power, 200 base power Reversal off when we are at 1 HP. We also have Stone Edge, which can never miss, which I'm excited to use. We have Fire Fang, again, can't miss, 95% accuracy, mainly there for coverage, and we also have Rock Polish, and we are running Max Attack, Adamant Nature, and Max Speed, so that we can get as much speed as possible, get hit by a move, get hit by that Rock Polish, and proceed to sweep. We'll see how that goes. Now, as for our defensive core around this Pokemon, as I said, it has lots of weaknesses, but I don't mind if this Pokemon does get hit, because its defensive typing is pretty bad overall, and we're trying to get taken down to that 1 HP with its Focus Sash anyway, so its defensive typing doesn't matter too much. The most important thing here is making sure we have a good core, so we're going to just look straight through the defense stats. All we have to keep in mind is some Pokemon, such as Mega Steelix, Mega Aggron, as these are so kindly being shown up here, are unreleased because their Mega Stones are not out, even with Pokebank, so they still can't be used. Other Pokemon in the Pokebank can still be used, of course. It's just that some Mega Stones aren't actually in the game at the moment, so there are a couple of Pokemon that we can't use in the UU tier. So, plus they'd probably be out of UU anyway for the most part. Most Megas are pretty strong. I mean, like Mega Steelix maybe not, but most Megas wouldn't be even in the tier. Anyway, despite that, we are looking for some nice defensive cores. We could do with something to take... I'd like something to take ground type attacks and fighting type attacks, because those are two weaknesses that you see very, 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 very much, and I don't really want to be weak to them too much. So, ground, basically a flying type would be good. A defensive flying type would be pretty much what we're aiming for. I see Gliscor. I haven't used Gliscor in a while, and that's a bulky Pokemon for certain. I would not mind picking up a Gliscor. Give me one of these right now. Give me that Toxic Orb. Give me that Poison Heal. Give me this annoying Pokemon that's kind of fun to run, but not fun to go up against. So yeah, I will take a Gliscor. Only weak to Water and Ice. Ice being a 4 times weakness, of course, so we don't really want to go and pick up Dragonite after this. That's what I'm going to say. But not a bad Pokemon to pick up, not a bad Pokemon. We can run the Earthquake for some damage. I wouldn't mind having rocks on this for the time being until we decide if they're worth it or not. And I wouldn't mind the Roost for recovery. That does seem like a very defensive set, but I mean this is our defensive wall, so it works. And I don't really want too much in speed. I wouldn't mind like 12 in speed. I know that seems really random, but there's quite a lot of Silvally running around at the moment, because people are like, oh, this is new, this is fun. And that's base 95 speed, and most often they're run bulky and can have Ice Beam. I don't really want to get outsped and get hit by an Ice Beam, so I would like that little bit of speed, just in case we can outspeed a Silvally, hit it with an Earthquake, do something against it, you never know. I would not mind that at all, so we'll run a little bit of speed, and I will run you Shiny, because your Shiny is one of my favourite Shinies. I just like that colour of blue. Not a big fan of the yellow, but that blue, that's a nice blue. So, especially defensive counterpart to Gliscor is any water type with high special defense. We've used Milotic quite a lot lately, so I don't really want to use Milotic right now. Although this is arguably like one of the best special defensive walls, because it does have access to recover. I wouldn't mind running Suicune, but that's only reliable recovery in Rest. Slowking, not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. I kind of want to try Solvest Primarina, as this is up here, because I did not choose Primarina as my starter, and I kind of want to try it out. Kind of want to try this Primarina. I'm just going to do it. We're going to have a mix of good Pokemon and slightly less good Pokemon. I wouldn't say Primarina is bad, but I wouldn't say it's great. Its hidden ability could definitely be better. Liquid Voice doesn't really help it too much. I think we're going to stick with Torrent. We can have a quick look for its sound-based moves. It has, I know it has Hyper Voice. Yeah, it has Hyper Voice. Perish Song. I'm assuming that would become a Water-type move. But, that doesn't matter at all. Do you Echoed Voice? But, yeah, that's never being used. So, overall, I mean, Liquid Voice just really isn't that good. It's really, really not. Instead, we can run Scald, we can run Moonblast for that nice powerful stab. It does get access to Energy Ball, which allows us to hit grass types, which is not grass types. Brain. It allows us to hit other water types, which is what I meant to say, because it is a grass type move. Okay, there we go. And we can also run Ice Beam, because that allows us to hit grass types. So, overall, we can run this kind of set. I don't want to have too much in special attack. Kind of want to split the special attack. What happens if I just split them half? Do we get nice numbers? 300 in the special defense. That goes to 450 special defense with 360 HP. That's reasonably tanky. I'm okay with that. That way we're still hitting reasonably hard, but we're also taking hits fairly well. So I kind of like that mixed spread here in the special stats. We will see how well that set goes. I've never used a Primarina, like I said. Quite a lot of these Pokemon that are in UU I haven't used yet, because I have been making OU teams. So we'll see how this goes, we'll see what the meta is like. I know Scizor is in UU right now, and that sounds crazy to me. That seems absolutely wild. So, we might have one of those on the team just because of how powerful it is. But I wouldn't mind picking up a Pokemon with some Switch initiative right now. I personally prefer Volt Switch over U-Turn, just because I want to look for an electric type. Can we get any electric types with fire coverage? This is something that I always forget. Okay, we can with Manectric, but we don't get Mega Manectric. That doesn't seem too good. That really doesn't. If it was Mega Manectric, then maybe. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling normal. I mean, Mew. Mew can do anything technically, but we're not going to worry about that. Instead, we are going to happily take what has the highest special attack. Xurkitree. We can't use Xurkitree. We can't use that. Vikavolt. Vikavolt isn't great. Thundurus-Therian. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty powerful. Yeah, that seems like quite a powerful Pokemon to run. Let's run one of these. Let's give a Volt Switch. Yep, this seems very, very nice right now. You can have the Thunderbolt. You can have the Hidden Power Ice. That seems very nice. See, Rhymin. Just Rhymin. We can also run, I would say Grass Knot, so we can hit Swampert and Seismitoad, but I don't know if we're really going to be seeing any of those, because obviously I haven't played UU yet, so this could be a mistake, but I'm going to ignore Grass Knot for now, because I don't know if they're going to be particularly common or not. And I might take Sludge Bomb for Fairies. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm kind of thinking maybe we could Sludge Bomb a Florges. Maybe we could run Flash Cannon. I think we're going to run Sludge Bomb. It doesn't feel like the most useful coverage to have, being a Poison type move, and Poison doesn't hit a lot of things. I guess we can hit Grass types that maybe want to come in and wall our Electric type moves. We can maybe hit Florges. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad, so I mean, we can go with it. And we could make use Specs or Scarf right now. I'm kind of thinking a choice item would be nice, but I think we're going to start with a choice. I really don't know. We're going to give it Specs for now, but if we're feeling like the team is kind of slow overall, we might Scarf him. I'm not sure. We'll stick with that for now. We'll stick with that. I'm not 100% on that set yet. We can come back and change it though. It's no worries at the moment. We'll see how the team ends up, and then we'll go back and change it if necessary. So, for right now, we have Switch Initiative. We have mixed special attackers and physical attackers. We don't have to worry about being like completely walled out by anything. I wouldn't mind picking up that Scizor, I'm gonna be honest. Scizor being in UU, I just want to try it. I really do. Mega Scizor is OU, but normal Scizor is in UU right now, and this is some crazy power to have. So we can give you a Lumberry. We can make you a nice Swords Dance kind of set. So we'll give you the Swords Dance, we'll give you the Bullet Punch, obviously, because Bullet Punch is what you are known for, it's your best move. We can give you the Bug Bite, because that is Technician boosted, and we can eat some Citrus maybe, that'd be great. And maybe we can give you Superpower, or we can give you Knockoff. Two very good moves for very, very different reasons. Knockoff gives a little bit more coverage, allows us to hit the psychic types, allows us to hit ghost types a little bit stronger, allows us to remove items, which is always valuable, or we can go with superpower so we can blow something up. And I'm kind of feeling the superpower right now. I am kind of feeling the superpower. So we're gonna run superpower, yeah? You know what, I'm feeling it. I am feeling the superpower. We're gonna give you max attack, max HP. You're gonna be really strong. I really don't think you should be in UU, but as long as you are, you know what? Happily gonna be used. I'm not even gonna complain. I'm gonna see how it goes. You could become the king of UU, Scizor. Could become the king of UU. So for our last Pokemon, I kind of want more of a gimmicky set. I'm not gonna lie. I wanna have a mix of gimmicky sets. I feel like Lycanroc isn't too strong. I feel like Primarina isn't too strong. The other three are very strong. Gliscor, Thundurus, and Scizor, they are very strong Pokemon. So I kind of want a gimmick set to round this up. I'm not gonna take this too seriously this week. This is just gonna be more of a fun team that I want to just try out in battles. So I'm kind of thinking a physically defensive Espeon. We can Magic Bounce some Stealth Rocks back. We can accept Calm Minds. I'm doing it. We're running bulky Espeon. I don't even care. I don't even care. We're gonna have Magic Bounce. This isn't even a bad Pokemon. Like, it takes people by surprise. It sets up Calm Minds, and then it does things. It actually does things. So we can give you Calm Mind. We can give you Psychic because it's a little bit stronger than Psyshock, and I'm not too worried about the hitting on the physical side. We can give you Dazzling Gleam, and we can give you Morning Sun because you do actually get recovery, which is kind of fun. It's a fun set. We are not running you max speed or max special attack. You're having max HP and max defense. And I would give this thing an odd number of... In fact, we're going to give you 4 points into speed, because base 110 speed, you might outspeed something. We're going to be giving you a bold nature, so your max defense is... Your defense is as high as possible. Its defense is still not good, by the way. Just don't go thinking Espeon is a good Pokemon to run defensively. It is not, okay? Its defense is not good. But you know what? We're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how this goes. We'll Calm Mind up. This is still getting some really high special attack. This is like 444 special attack. That's over 300 special defense when it has Calm Mind up, so that's kind of nice. Overall, it's still going to outspeed things. It might take a hit. I'm excited to use this. I'm actually excited to use Bulkion. It makes more sense for that to be on an Umbreon, but we'll see how that goes. So we can bounce back any rocks or hazards, which is nice, meaning we don't really need Defog on any of our Pokemon, because I was considering running Defog on Gliscor, or Scizor maybe if it needed it, although Scizor is a very, very offensive set, so not so much. But I'm feeling like I'm okay with this. I was debating whether to change anything on the Gliscor. I don't have names for quite a lot of these Pokemon, and my bad. I know the names are quite a lot of the fun, but I was wondering if we should run Knockoff on this Gliscor. We can get rid of Eviolite on any Porygon 2s, is my thought. Although, is Porygon 2 even UU? Is Porygon 2 even UU? I don't actually know. I'm really curious, because this is a Pokemon that causes me a lot of problems. It is UU right now. Oh, that's annoying. You should be an OU. You're such an annoying Pokemon to go up against. I don't want to see this Pokemon. So, if we see a Porygon 2, I mean, we have a Scizor with Superpower. And we can Toxic it if we need to. Although, let's be honest, Gliscor will get blown back by an Ice Beam, so I stand corrected. Basically, we don't have a huge amount of ways to deal with the Porygon 2. Espeon can kind of deal with it. Espeon can't be toxic or anything like that. Espeon can set up Calm Minds in its face, heal up, that sort of thing. I'm going to go with this team. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling kind of confident. It's nice that we have Espeon to bounce rocks back so that Lycanroc-Midnight doesn't get hit by anything. As for names, I have no idea. Honestly, we're going to call you Marina because that's nice and accurate. Thundurus, I have no real name for you. I guess we can go with the nice and boring Zeus, because you are a lightning creature. And Gliscor is one of those Pokemon that I really love, but I don't have a good name for. So if anyone has a really great name for Gliscor, I'd love to know it. I really would, because Gliscor is just a nice Pokemon. It's got a nice design, it's competitively viable, and I just need a name for it. So for the moment, you're gonna be called frickin' Gerald, okay? that's a quality space filler name. And we're gonna see if any good names come through that I kind of like. So overall, our team is kind of slow. Definitely feeling like we're on the slow side of things. So I'm tempted to scarf this this Thundurus, which we're gonna do. We're changing things about. We're not fully done yet. I'm looking at things and I'm changing them about to something kind of good because we have like a mix of gimmick and a mix of power. So overall, I feel like this is going to be okay. Lycanroc-Midnight may not look fast, but when it has a rock polish up, it is going to be fast. We have a scarfed Thundurus, got there in the end. And we have an Espeon. Despite it being bulky, it's still got base 110 speed. I'm kind of confident with this team. I think that's going to be everything. We're going to validate it, quickly make sure it's all okay and I haven't missed anything. Because as I said, I haven't played Pokebank UU yet and I'm kind of excited. So if you guys have enjoyed this team building session and are excited to see how it turns out tomorrow, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!